Hello guys, I am Ramana. Welcome back to our channel Tecma Hire. In this video, I am going to discuss about Infosys onboarding and training process. Before moving to this video, those who are new to this channel, please subscribe to our channel now. After successful clearance of interview process, you will get offer confirmation mail. In that mail, they will mention the role that you got offered and the package. And I want to mention the important thing here is the training process will be happen at Mysore campus. The candidate who got offer all over the India has to take the training process at Mysore. So it was not possible to train the candidate at the same time at the Mysore campus. So that's why they will send joining letters batches wise. So don't worry about that. If your friend got a joining letter and you got a joining letter for after 1 month, that's not a problem because they will send batches wise the joining letters. So then after getting the joining letters, they will send the service agreement and offer letter, joining letter, all those documents in that mail. And immediately you have to do one thing is you have to register for NSR, National Skill Registry, and NATS. So these two IDs are mandatory for the onboarding process. And before the joining dates, the Infosys will conduct a meeting for you guys for a smooth onboarding process. So in the meeting, they will explain everything about how to fill the service agreement and how to upload your documents in the Launchpad portal. The training process will be entirely different for each role. Suppose the Infosys will offer 3 roles for freshers. One is system engineer and system engineer specialist role and PP role, that is power programmer. Okay, the training process will be different for each role. For SC role candidates, the training duration will be around 5 to 6 months, and there will be 2 phases in the training process. One phase will be generic training and another will be stream training. In the generic training, they will have 2 assessments. One assessment is for L&D, in which you are going to get training on soft skills, and another assessment will be on generic, in which you will be get trained on any programming language like Java or Python or DBMS concepts also. So these in these 2 assessments you have to get 65%, and then you will have a stream training. So in stream training there will be 4 assessments. In each assessment you must and should get 50% and above, and later on the average of 4 assessments you must and should get 65% and above. If you didn't get 65% and above, then you have to take a retest to get average of 65%. And there will be 2 retake options. If you didn't clear in those retake options also, then there will be chance for termination of your offer. The most common streams for SC role candidates are MeanStack or MERStack or HDET Java or SAP. So these are the most common streams that you got for SC role candidates, and based on the business requirements every year the streams may be changed, but the mentioned streams will be common. Now let's discuss SES role candidates training process. The training duration will be for 3 months, and they will also have 2 phases in training process. One is for generic training and another one is stream training. In generic training, they will also have 2 assessments. One is for soft skills training and another is for normal generic training on any programming language like Java or Python or any DBMS concepts also. So in these 2 assessments of generic training, they have to maintain 65% and above. And coming to the stream training, in stream training they will have 4 assessments, and in each assessment they have to maintain 50% and above. And at the end, the average of all 4 assessment have to be 65% and above. If they didn't get 65% of and above average in all those 4 assessment in stream training, then they will have only 1 retake option. So for SC candidates, they will have 2 retake options, but for SCS role candidates, they will have only one retake option. And if you clear that retake, if you clear in that retake assessment, then you can successfully clear that training process and will be like a full-time employer. If you didn't clear with the 65% and above in retake also, then there will be like termination for your offer. So please be careful about the training process and assessments, all those. And I want to mention the most common streams for SES candidates will be main stack, main stack, and Java Spring Boot with Angular as a front end, and .NET with Angular as a front end, and Big Data Analytics. So these are the most common streams for SES role candidates. Let's discuss training process for Power Programmer role candidates. For Power Programmer role candidates, the training duration will be around 2 months, and they didn't have phases like generic or stream as for SC or SES. So because their time duration is very short, and they are expecting the PP role candidates are very fast in learning process. So that's why they will get streams on Big Data Analytics, MinStack, main stack, and Java microservices. These are the most common streams for PP role candidates, and there is no percentage criteria for PP role candidates because they will get certification. They have to do certifications in specific stream course, and if they clear the particular certification exam, then they are going to successfully clear the training process. So like for SE and SES, there will be 65% they have to maintain during all assessments. It was not for PP roles like that. So for PP role candidates, if they clear that certification exams provided by the Infosys, then they are going to successfully clear that training process. So guys, this is all about the training process for SC role, SES role, and PP roles. And still, if you have any doubts regarding onboarding process or training process, you can comment in the comment section, and we are going to reply for those all comments. Thanks for watching this video, and subscribe to our channel TechMa Hire. Thank you.
If you are watching our channel for the first time and yet to subscribe to our channel, please do subscribe to our channel.
If you like this video, give a big thumbs up, share it to your friends, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to click the bell icon below for not missing any other.
So those who haven't subscribed our YouTube channel, please do subscribe to never miss any update regarding job updates, placement information, interview experiences, etc. So please do subscribe, and if you like this video, please share this video with your friends.